I'm outside and just got out of my house, and these cars are just driving by so slow. Look at that. This guy right here, he keeps leaving and coming and parking right there. And this one right here just pulled up. Looks like they were at that group meeting. They have group meetings. She just pulled up right there in that Infinity. And they came. And then that car is parked there. Leaves and comes back and park right there. Leaves and comes back and park right there. This is like the third time I think. And here another one. These are the distractors right now coming because they know I'm recording them. So they come to distract you to do the noise. And look, same time. Look at that. You see that? See, that's how they are. They walk out. They hold their phone. He's hiding behind the tree right now. Look at that. See, look. That lady, I think she's still in her car. I think she is still in that Infinity inside. And that black car all the way at the end too pulled up. Looks like they were together in like a meeting or something because they come together and leave together. A car over there. Again, these people they just pretend to like doing something. They pull up and park most of the time. You talk about them and they just put their head down and walk away or pretend they're doing something. Yeah. I'll be pausing this video and then I'm gonna like after when I hear the cars coming by, I just play again. So I'm gonna pause it right now until the new ones come out. It'll be within maybe seconds or less than a minute. All right, I just came back out. Look, that red car is pulling up right there. See it? It's backing up, right there. I just barely went back to the house, came back not even less than a minute. And that's one, and the one distractor right here coming. See how they work together? Uh, See how they are? See how much traffic there here? It's always here. All these neighbors are part of this torture program. You see that? They always work in groups, mostly two. One from one side, the other one come from the other side. And then I'm recording these people. Now they stop, they get out, and then they leave. And then they work with another two group of people. It's always doubles. I took the dog to the park right now. You should see them. They're all over me, like all around me, from corner to corner, just sitting, waiting in their cars. See how they are? Again, I'm gonna pause it now and I'll go back and you'll see. It'll be less than a minute. I'll come back out. It'll be another group. There's a person walking right there. Look at that person right there walking. I'm not sure if you can see it, but he has a red shirt. Because I was recording this way, they sent him. And now, as I turned my back, he walked away really fast. I'm still recording, and another car coming by. Red car all the way at the end, the stop sign. There's a car coming. Look, they just made a left. Right there, you see it? And she's coming out. Look, see how they work together? They're always like they work in groups. Look, see that? If I stay here, I only been here for less than 5 minutes, and look how many people just drive by. And this is not a busy street. Behind me, there's houses. In front of me, there's houses on my right and on my left. This street is not a main street for people to drive around too much. It's always busy like this all day, all every day. This guy also was out holding his phone in his hand. with his little brown dog. This is a Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Look, another one came out. You see that? See how they all come out together? This guy's been known to be one of the gangstalkers. He's always at home, pulling out, coming back in. You see how they work together? If I'll be here for 10 minutes, every single house, almost a car pulls up or park in. Every single house. I live on 4611 Turf Valley, Houston, Texas 77084. You see, that's another one. Again, these people, they know we're recording them, and somehow, like their handler, send them notification to come out one by one. And all around me, you see all these cars driving on autobahn. One car goes to, there's a street this way, perpendicular to this street, that way, and there's a street perpendicular at the end here. So what happened, every time you see a car passing by here, it'll be another car passing by the opposite way. If it's going right, a car right here will be going up or going left. So they work together. They work in circles. Look, you see, they dress them up. They usually have a backpack and they dress them up, red shirt, black shirt, especially when you're recording them. You see that? They don't give us eye contact when we recorded them. They start like wobbling. You know, the way they walk, they wobble. They wobble like a duck. See, now this one's gone. There'll be another one a little bit coming in. Look at that lady. She doesn't know what to do. She goes in her house, comes back out. She goes in her house, comes back out. If you hear the background, there's a blower, and they they try to irritate you through the noise. So they don't work steady. They do that noise with their blower. They irritate people because they know we're recording them now. So they use their resources to irritate you. Send people to drive by, having around people like pretending they're cutting the grass, but they're not really cutting the grass. They're just like irritate you just to give them attention. You know? Look, look at that white van coming in right now the street. Again, I've been here only for how many minutes? 2 minutes. Look how many cars coming by right now. That's another one right there. You see that? Look at that. They keep on going. Look. Neither they're gonna park at that left. There's a house right there on the left that's always busy with a bunch of cars parked. I guess they do their group meeting at that house. They park right there and they wait. Look, that lady's still over there. See, look, that van kept on going. He made a right at the street, and then he's gonna probably make a right there. I'm not sure if he would have came from that side, he could have kept on going on the major street. It's faster. So they just come just to irritate you. That guy just came out. Look, where again I mentioned you. They dress him up with the black shirt, white shirt. This is Mr. Black Shirt today. See that? Look at him. You see, look. He's the Mr. Black Shirt today. You see him walking? Look. You see how they move like it's like so hard for them to walk right. It's like zombies. Look. Now he try to come toward me like he's pretending like he's a normal person. Look at that. Look at that. Good man. Working hard today. Yeah. Too hot for that black shirt. Yeah, everything's good. Things been good with you? Yeah. You see that? I'm just being normal. Look at the way they talk. You see that? See how they're so busy around here? A red car pulled up at the end when I was talking to him, and that lady's still there. Look how much busyness is around here. That white van is there. They came up and parked here. Damn, look, another white car passing by. This is always busy all day like this. They just keep rotating. They keep rotating from one to the other. There you go, another white Jeep coming. That white Jeep is gonna park usually at that left house at the end of that street right here. This is that white van. This has been known to be one of the gang stalkers of the neighborhood. Look, right there. That white Jeep. Look at that. Another car coming by. You see how they work together? Another car just pulled up to the right. You see the blue car? You see it pulled up really fast. I'm not sure if you saw it, but it pulled up right next to that black SUV right there. It pulled up right next to it. See that white Jeep I told you was gonna park to the left side at the end? It just went in. See, these people are sick. They're just, that's all they do all day. They have no life. They just chase people all day. You go to Walmart, you see them at Walmart, at the parking lot. You go anywhere you go. Yeah, and they just pretend everything is normal. Look at them. You see that? I'm like next to that lady, and look at her. She was at that group meeting today. Look, because I'm recording her talking about her, they send her distractor. See that? Another one. Get your Walmart card going. You see, again, that white Jeep pulled up and that white car pulled up next to it. These are neighbors. They work together. I guess they were at like a group meeting or something, and then they come together. Right when they know we're outside and especially recording them, they just start coming one by one. If you go visit, if I walk my dogs in that neighborhood, there's a lot of houses. There'll be so many cars, like one or two houses. There'll be like so many cars parked, and they switch. They switch some houses. They switch today. This house, this is where they meet. Another day will be another house. They have a group meeting on people getting tortured in their neighborhood. These fucking sick motherfuckers. I'm at 13 minutes, and you see how many people came out and how many cars passed by. This on a very small street on a Tuesday around 1 2 p.m. where really not much should be going on the street, but you should see. And I'm not sure if you hear the background noise, like on the back, how many people with their muffler and they're not working steady just to irritate you, because they blow the noise and they also do something with your brain so they can irritate you, so you can like hear it really well, like it penetrates in your sound of your mind or something. And these motherfuckers are nothing but trash. That's all they are. Look, at the end, they're walking right now, one by one. You see, I'm not sure if you can see them, but they're walking around. It's like a mall here or something. I'm at 14 minutes and 20 seconds. I gotta keep it below 15 minutes on this one. But probably I'll do another one today. But look, this is how it is. Now, these people, usually they'll go in. After I stop recording, they'll come back out and they'll leave. And then they'll come back in and park right when I come back out. Or sometimes I go back out and they'll be walking, holding their phone in their hands and walking. And usually they work in parallel, like one on the left, one on the right. That's how they do it. All right, guys, see you.